somebody when, number one, I'm barely ever on top, okay? When the person is getting ready to be done, it's him behind me. That's why when y'all like, you trapped him. What am I trapping? What am I trapping? Let's be for real. What am I trapping? Y'all be acting like because somebody in movies and TV shows that they this big person. No. If that was the case, the person would just deactivate their Facebook page and go on about their happy married business. But no, you see them on Facebook Live, don't you? You see them keep posting content, don't you?
I guess this is Briana's tell-all, but you could listen to any one of the content creators' platform on this side and get the same story that she's deciding to tell us now. We knew. I don't know how many times I could basically keep saying this. We knew. What are you doing? Basically, saying like, hey, y'all was right? I guess so. I don't know if this was supposed to be like a big wow moment. Normally you get a wow moment when something is a surprise. But when something is not a surprise and it's already known, it's going to be more like a, oh.
About him because I was showing him and I was doing skits with him and I was doing videos with him, calling him my best friend. And I thought we was cool and I thought this was going to be different, but it wasn't. And it's okay. Life is about starting over, and I'm starting over again. Like I say, I always say I felt like these twins were here for a different reason, and it ain't just because it ain't I'm not pregnant with twins for no reason. I'm getting ready to birth.
Did she say I'm getting ready to birth something? I don't know what.
That this is my time and this is my journey to figure it out, to just sit here, sit the rest of this pregnancy alone, go through my delivery alone. I just need to be alone. I need to clean my energy. I need to get
guilt trip Mamiana
away from my house,
alone.
pray over my
I'ma
house,
be
and
alone,
get deep,
alone,
get deep
alone.
with God, and don't worry about nothing else.
Could it be that it was all so simple, baby?
We're just hanging out, we're just having fun. But when we got to New York, I started flying myself out for his premieres, okay? I was flying myself out. I never was flued out nowhere. I always was supportive. Whatever he needed, I was always there. So I started flying myself out to New York, getting my hotel.
She flew herself out, y'all. You heard her. He ain't paid for nothing. She paid for everything.
Well, for his premiere, for his friends, for his castmates. I said, yeah. So I asked my friends to come, which is Shay. Y'all seen her before. And then y'all see Damien, who do wigs and stuff in Atlanta, who y'all also seen before on my page before. And we go to New York for the Wu-Tang premiere. So at first everything was cool, but that's when I met the dark side of him.
Come over to the dark side.
So let's get into that. So as we're dating and we're just being cool, we're just being friends, I'm already not trying to rush nothing, but I'm just having fun. Okay? I'm having fun. We also started telling each other we love each other. I'm like, damn, this shit moving fast as hell. But I felt like he was an angel in disguise, not realizing that you just left somebody that was gaslighting, manipulative, narcissism, all that stuff. But I'm blindsided by it because I'm thinking, oh, he's such a charmer. He's making me laugh. He's silly, extremely childish. The side that you guys was like, oh my God, how can you be with somebody who is so childish? That side of him is what blindsided me to the other side, because I was like, oh my God, I finally get to have somebody I can have fun with, I can laugh with, and enjoy. And then it felt like, oh, he putting me in rooms, he not jealous. So everything that I left, I saw a different side. I saw somebody that was not in competition with me. I saw somebody that, you know, wanted to help me and not be an opponent, but be a teammate. That's what I saw, okay? Okay, he's showing me that he's not in competition with me, showing me that we can work together, blah, blah, blah. So that's when I started telling him about social media, how you can monetize your social media, you can do this, you can do that, da, da, da. He didn't know nothing about it. He had a Facebook page, but he didn't use it. He had Instagram only. And so I helped him with that, told him about getting it verified, all of that. He reached out to his publicist, got it verified, blah, 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 blah. So we in New York. Me and my friends, we just not leaving the premiere. Of course, at the premiere, you know they have drinks. This person gets drinks. And one drink turned to another drink, and another drink turned to another drink, and another drink turned to another drink, and another drink turned to another drink. This is the first time I see the demon. So he blacks out because when we're at the premiere, I'm like, you met my family, you meeting my friends, and your family is here and I can't meet your family. So I found that weird. Mind you, I'm still like, okay, this is still early or whatever, but we cool. So why we just can't, like, you met my family, we cool. It ain't like I introduced you to my family. I was like, oh, that's my man. I introduced you to my daddy, and like we cool. Like, this is who I'm talking to, dad, and this, like, I wanted my daddy to fill him out like any girl, woman does. So I'm like, okay, this is your dad and your aunts or whatever, and I can't meet them, which was weird for me. No, he didn't get to see it. He was just walking up saying, ma'am, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I just want to go home. At this point, this person is so addict. He's going off on the officer too. So the officer like, okay, you can go home. I'm leaving at this point because I don't give a damn. Which is why you guys see those text messages that says, yo, bro, he locking me up. Lying. Person was never getting locked up. I don't even know why he did all those lies in those text messages saying he was getting locked up. Again, to manipulate me to come back and get him. I did not. I pursued to go home. Again, in those text messages, you also see where he says, I'm outside, and I'm like, why would you catch an Uber to come to my house? Mind you guys, we were just in Atlanta. His car is at home. He did not have to come to my house. So I'm like, why would you Uber to my house instead of Ubering home? In those text messages, you guys see that as well. So I'm saying, like, just go home, just go home. He's like, no, come downstairs and talk to me, come downstairs and talk to me, come downstairs and talk to me, come downstairs and talk to me.
Right.
So I'm like, no, I'm like, I can talk to you through text. I'm scared of you at this point. I don't know what you're gonna do next. Like, I don't want to talk no more. So he's still at the door, still ringing the doorbell, still talking about come talk. As you guys can see, I'm still just talking in those text messages for the ones who saw it in my story. I just kept talking through the text messages.
Is she telling us the story when he choked her and they tried to frame Robert for it? At some point, is she gonna tell in this story that they tried to frame her ex-husband for the same shit that she's saying this man did right now? If you're gonna tell all, you actually have to tell all, ma'am.
When he's not drinking. So I said, Janelle, if you drink again, I am done with you. I cannot do this no more. He said, okay, I'm not gonna drink no more. Out to Jamaica. Me, my friends, him, my dad, the kids. I flew everybody to Jamaica for my birthday. And this story happens. It hits Tasha K. How embarrassing. So the girl goes on Tasha K and she does an interview and she says, yes, I've been talking to him, and he calls me and he texts me to come do this and do that. And I'm just like, for me, you've been acting like you want to do family things, you want to be family oriented, you're doing family photos, you're involved with my kids, you acting like you want to be this person that you know you can't be. So why not just let me go and leave me alone? I blocked him that day. He begged and begged and begged and begged and begged. That's when y'all see that video of me getting a bracelet, a ring, and a purse and matching shoes from Michael Kors. Mind you, this is the first gift I've ever received from him. So he apologizes right before my birthday, and because I can't get my money back from him going on a trip, might as well let him come. So he ends up coming. Mind you, my whole birthday trip, I'm embarrassed because I'm getting alerts. I'm seeing Tasha K go live with this girl so many times. It's like it was a 3-day effect. It felt like to me. He's like, no, just be quiet. Don't say nothing. Don't address it. It'll die. Well, it didn't. It kept blowing up, and the girl kept posting. Tasha K kept interviewing her, And it was just embarrassing that I had to sit there and be quiet.
You ain't have to be quiet. You chose to be quiet. Because when you should be talking, you're not. And when you shouldn't be talking, you is. Like right now, you shouldn't be talking, but you is.
What does that do for me? I'm really sitting here questioning myself like, what the hell, Briana, what are you doing? This person has clearly showed you he don't want to be with you. He disrespected you so many times. He comes to your house, does whatever he want to do.
Comes to your house, bend you over,
like, what is the
get your 21st of the month check.
So, I'm over here trying to outweigh the good and the bad. Oh, okay. Well, he stopped drinking, so I don't see the other side of him as much. Although I'm still being emotional and mentally abused. I'm being told that my feelings cannot be validated. I'm being told that I can't ask you certain questions. I'm being told that if I ask you a question, I gotta shut up. Like, that's between me and myself. That's what, when I ask them a question about something that hurts me, it's between me and myself. Or I'm insecure. Now, mind you, how does a woman get insecure?
Yeah, because it be you versus you. That's the bipolar within you. So even if a person says something, it's still going to be what you say it is.
When you say somebody be insecure, no, I'm just trying to figure out what is going on. If I'm telling you to leave me alone, and if this is something that you don't want to do, then please, by all means, go on about your business. Okay? So, this person never did. This person kept coming back to fight for it. So, let's skip all the way to after my birthday. So then this is another birthday. And I got fed up with the disrespect. Okay? And everybody like, well, why did you get pregnant?
You remind me of a love that I once knew. Is it a dream or is this deja vu? I just had to, so I had to sing it. 'Cause you, boy, I don't know. It's the way you walking. The way, I just feel like she just sang us a whole Mary J. Blige album. Am I the only one? Real love.
That lime green purse and them sandals that I showed y'all for my last birthday, that's because he got caught cheating. So anyway.
Wait, y'all. Let me get this right. This man bought her some sandals in a bag, and she spent $30,000 on the chain and $10,000 on the ring. And wait a minute.
Or whatever. She booked her flight, and I'm like, yeah, let me see if they got like an extra bed that they can roll in or whatever, so you come to birthday. That's why y'all see my friend coming for my birthday, and that's why you did not see him for my birthday, because you made me feel like shit for being pregnant. That entire time, my birthday trip, the entire time, before that, I was just like, I'm done. I can't do it. And at that time, he had hurt his back, so he ended up coming to my house and staying with my dad and my kids. That's why y'all seen him.
So you don't say, huh? And y'all did a whole phone call making people believe that you was in that trip enjoying yourself with your friend and he was taking care of the kids. Wow.
And so that was even something that he was being ungrateful about as well, because he was like, why would you leave me? Everybody that I talked to, everybody said, even having man-to-man talks, them men said that if that man loved you and he know he did that stuff to you, he would never make you go out here on your brand in your face and have you lie and say or apologize and say that stuff didn't happen to make him look good.
No, you said it. You said it right, sister. You said it right. Lie.
This whole entire time, why are you going to bat for him? Why are you saving him? And I'm like, because I went over there and he's sitting in the dark and he looking sad, he looking depressed. Like, I don't know what to do. And they like, just don't do it, because if he loved you, he wouldn't ask you to do it. Against my friend's word, against my publicist and everybody else that was in my corner, I still went and made the damn post. So after I made the post, that's when he started.
He told you you wasn't getting no more dick, so that's why you did it.
To, I guess, date and do whatever he needed to do to be with me, and that quickly turned left because I started finding out more and more stuff back to back. I kept getting hit with so much stuff back to back, y'all, that it was just like, damn, I can't catch a break. I cannot catch a break. So much stuff I kept finding out. I can't catch a break. Even a girl that was in LA that he had talked to, she told me that she had seen him get angry with her at one time too, because if she didn't do what he wanted her to do, he got angry. anybody gonna speak for me, I need to speak for myself and not let nobody else speak for me. I had enough. I throw in the towel. I am done, and I'm choosing
because
Briana.
we've been out here telling the truth for about 2 years now. So you just getting on the bandwagon, and this is what you call the truth in your eyes, something that we already knew. Nope, because you lied about it the whole way through.
Nobody ever does that for me. Nobody ever does that for me. So I have to choose myself. The same way I be telling y'all about self-love and doing this and doing that, you have to start choosing yourself, and you got to start waking up and realizing that
how you telling anybody about self-love when you sitting here doing a whole video telling us how you did not love yourself?
And that's what I had to realize. That person loved me because I can print their labels. That person loved me because I can create their logos and create their labels for their products, because I come over there and cook and clean for them, because I come over there and do all these wifely duties. That's why that person cared for me. That's because he know I can market his products. He know I can get on here and sell his products. He know I can get up here and help him build his brand. That's why ever since I came out, what he been doing? Over there on that live trying to sell them damn butters. That's what he been doing. Just what he been doing. So now that you know there's over evil that you've been doing, you will never prosper. And the moment, like I said the other day, about eviction time, the moment somebody walk away from your life, the one that got favor, you're going to start seeing it, you're going to start realizing it. And I was the person with that favor. I was the person praying and asking God, fix this person, change this, change that. When all the while, God was only trying to deter me from that person, which is why this hurt this time ain't even that bad. Y'all
how you asking God for somebody else and you need his help yourself? How you praying for somebody else to change and you ain't changed? No wonder he out here acting deranged just because you was praying over him. They say you can't have everybody pray for you now, and that's the truth.
I came out and made that apology post. That whole live, I'm telling y'all about choosing, and I'm putting everybody else before me and all of that. I'm crying and talking to myself at the same time. That's why when y'all like, oh, don't do this, don't do that. At the same time as I'm talking to y'all, I'm preaching to myself. I'm pushing myself through. Because Janelle, I can't do most of the stuff because I'm pregnant. And he turns around and he like, you will be pregnant right now. So that hurt my feelings and I started crying. Now, mind you, he didn't say the part of, I felt like you trapped me when you posted the video online until after he seen I couldn't get on no rides, and after he got upset with me about not getting on no rides. So I'm like, get on the rides with your mom. So I'm like, I can't get on no rides, I'm pregnant. So he like, what you want me to do? You want me to get my money back? Now mind you, at this point, this person is not drunk at all. This person is sober. He was like, you want me to get my money back? Because I don't want to waste my money and get this and you're not going to get on it. I said, well, it's nothing I can do. You already see signs that say you can't get on certain things if you're pregnant. So this guy, y'all, I leave. This man throws a whole tantrum. He takes his, it was a hard shell thing we had to wear on our head because we was going in the tunnel, and something else, and he threw it across the room, about to get locked up in Aruba, being crazy because I told him to get his money back and I wasn't getting on no rides. This person said, you ruined my birthday. How I ruin your birthday?
Because girl, why would we even go someplace you know that you would not be able to enjoy? That would not make no sense, because what I'm gonna be getting on rides by myself. Why would you take me to a place where we're gonna be getting on rides and I'm the only person riding?
And I'm just like, I just can't believe this person treating me like this after this whole entire time talking to my dad, how he want to have a baby, how he want to build a family, all this stuff. And now I'm pregnant, and now you treat me like this because I can't get on no damn rides. Are you serious? This is this year, y'all. This year for his birthday, when I dropped that video saying I'm pregnant, this is this year. So I leave. I go sit in the car. Him and his mom eventually comes out. And there's no freaking accountability for him at all. She's supposed to have been trying to figure out with your son, like, why he acting like that. But there was no accountability at all for him.
She knew why he was acting like that, and she also knows she don't like you. So happens, 1 and 1 equal 2.
They save him. They cuddle him. And they agree for Aruba. I already spent money on that. So he came to the house apologizing. Hence, that's why I showed y'all that Ring camera. That is not the first time that man has came to my house begging to come back, begging, saying he's sorry, come in, let me in, let's work on it, That's not the first time. That's why I put on that video part 1. Because I was going to go down all the videos and just post them. But it is what it is for the people who kept saying, oh, he don't want you. Oh, he don't care about you. Oh, you delusional. Oh, he hates you. That's why he let us leave hate comments about you. Boo boo, no. The man be on the Ring camera and on my daddy phone big and talk about how he can't live without me. Okay? There's proof of that too. But anyways, next, like I said, I was done with him. This was this year. So when I went with him to Aruba for his birthday, I had already paid for that, mind you. And I also had already paid for my birthday trip. Again, to Jamaica, to a different place. But I had went with him to Aruba. He invited his mom.
This shit is unbelievable.
For somebody who's still married. So I'm like, okay, cool, I don't care. Like, I'm about to live my best life anyway. For me, in my head, I'm like, I'm about to be divorced, girl. What you think? What are you thinking about? You're not even married to this person yet. And he talking about having kids. That should have been red flag too, but it wasn't. I ignored it. I'm like, this person must seriously want to be with me because I already got 4. Why would you want to give me more kids and you have none? Why would you still want to keep trying to fight for something with me? And you have all the freedom in the world to go do you and be you. You don't have no kids, you don't have no attachments, you don't have nothing tied to me. So that's another reason why I kept thinking, okay, this person must really want to be with me because I got kids, I got this crazy, messy divorce going on, and he's still here. And then these people on social media, and he's still here. And then people will start attacking him because he's with me and he's still here. So I'm blindsided and I'm like, this person must really love me, want to be with me. I don't know. So anyways, as I'm still going on, I forgave him for cheating. I forgave him for disrespect. I forgave him for talking to me like the way he talked to me. He said he was going to do better. He said he was going to do therapy. He told me he had issues that he needed to work on. That's why he was going to do therapy. Okay, cool. Didn't. Never did no therapy. Lied. So let's move forward to me finding out I'm pregnant. I did not tell him until I got to Aruba. Mind y'all, that whole, before I found out those couple of days, I had just found out that this man was, I had just got a video, because I can't confirm or deny if it's true or not, but I got a video of him with some girl pushing him away, and he looked like he was about to fight somebody. So I'm like, yeah, you must have been drinking. So I'm like, you was with that girl? Because that's what the girl said in the DM, and he like, no. Mind you, I don't know why people think I'm boo-boo the fool, and I don't know why people think I'm not going to find out, especially when you're known for being with me. You're known on the internet for being my boyfriend. So why wouldn't you think that if somebody saw you out, they're not going to record and see you nothing? So mind you, I see this
Sing
video,
with me. This is why.
You're
my little secret, and that's how we should keep it. We should never let them know, never let it show.
That's when the drinks really kicked in, because he had the model too, so I don't think he was drinking while he was modeling, but after the fact, to celebrate what we had just walked the show. So we get in the car, I'm driving, we're going to a restaurant called, I can't think of the name of it, freak, I forgot. But I never been there before. But it's like a grown-up restaurant in Atlanta, / like, game. They got games and then you can eat there or whatever. Kind of like a Dave & Buster's, but it's real grownish and it's in Atlanta. So we go there and he's drinking more. And I'm like, oh my God, this man. I'm like, just stop drinking, you don't need no more drinks. He's like, I'm grown and you ain't got to tell me shit, I'm grown. I'm like, okay, whatever. So the food was horrible. I did not like it. I did not like the games. I did not like the place at all. So as we are leaving, because I was ready to go, as we are leaving, it's a couple walking up. I guess because I'm ungrateful, right? Because I said I didn't like the food, I didn't like the games. I said to him, hey, you know, I would have rather went to Dave & Buster's. That would have been funner, or Chuck E. Cheese. The food would have been better. Food is better there. As the couple was walking up and me and him is walking past them, he like, you need to be lucky you got a grateful ass bitch. And I'm like,
ooh, girl, he don't call you bitch. Ooh.
And he like, I don't give cuss words I cannot say. So we still walking. We get in the car, and I'm already feeling some type of way because I'm like, I know this person did not just call me no B. Mind you, I'm driving my car, so I'm like, I gotta hurry up, get this person out of my car and go home. We get in the car. He's still talking about how I'm ungrateful because I said I'd rather go to Dave & Buster's or Chuck E. Cheese, which I don't even understand how that's so ungrateful, because actually that option probably would have been cheaper. So we get in the car and he's still running his mouth, still being disrespectful. I turn on that song by damn, what's her name? But it's called Anila. I turn on her song that's NAS, niggas ain't whatever. I turn that on, right? So I turn that on and I turn it up loud because I'm pissed off. So now I'm just singing the song verse for verse, and I'm like, I just can't. Like, when he get out of here, I'm done. So we driving, get to a gas station. These are the text messages I posted. 28 pages of those text messages, okay? And there's more because I blocked him from my phone and he messaged me from text plus numbers or whatever, however else.
So all that thinks she's gonna take him back if he wanted her back, say I. All those that think that the only reason that they won't be back together is because he no longer wants to be with her anymore.
Now I'm mad because you just disrespected me, and not only disrespect me again, but it's in front of people again. Okay, so then we get to like this gas station stop or whatever. I don't even make it all the way to the stop sign. I mean, to the red light before he comes, right? Before he even jumps out the car. So he jumps out the car and run across the street and goes to the gas station. At this point, I'm like, okay, I'm trying to get you home safe, so that way if anything happens, you can't nobody blame me because you're drunk. You're not even in your right mind. So I get there. I pull over when he ran out the car, ran across the street, ran to the gas station. I get out the car, and I'm like, I'm gonna just wait for you to get an Uber or whatever. He like, nah, you ain't gotta wait for me. Da 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 da. He goes to the gas station. I'm in the gas station, like, come on, like, you don't want nobody seeing you like this. Like, to me, I'm a public figure. To him, he was doing Wu-Tang show, so I didn't know if people knew him like that. So I'm like, come on, let's just chill out and just wait for your Uber to come so I can make sure you get in the car safe. He like, you ain't gotta fucking worry about me. Da 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 da. So I get in the car and I'm like, I'm just gonna sit in the car and wait for him. He says, ungrateful ass bitch, one more time, as I'm walking to my car. And I said, yo mama. As soon as I said yo mama, this person comes and storms up to my car. While I'm in the car, my driver door is still open. He comes in the car and he starts choking me. And I'm kicking, and he's spitting, and I'm kicking, and he's talking all the type of cuss words that I cannot say. Like I said, Facebook is sensitive. So he's cussing me out, choking me, spitting. That's why I had scratches on my neck. Some people seen those photos, some people did not. All right, moving forward. The police walks up.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Tay with the T, and you know you about to get these sips from me, right baby? Now in this display, Bree apparently had a lot to say, but it equaled up to nothing, right? And I'm gonna say why it equaled up to nothing, because can't nobody force you to lie. It's always your choice to lie. And anytime a liar comes out and say that somebody forced them to be a liar and they were already a liar from the beginning, and that is the road that they chose to take, you just doing what you do, lying again, friend. At the end of the day, I am not going to be like everybody else, anybody else, or whatever else. If I choose to be me, I'm going to be making the decisions for me. I'm not going to make a decision for me and then say, oh, well, this person told me to do this and this person told me to do that. No, at the end of the day, anything that I choose to do, the ultimate decision was up to who? Me. So when things happen and it don't turn out right, to place blame is corny. How about taking some accountability? All right, for the same man that you're talking about in these long ass videos, right, is the same person you left your kids at home alone for, right? This is the same man that you was chasing down. This is the same man that if you really wanted him to leave you alone, you would have been left alone, but you will also engage on, right? You can't engage with somebody and then say that you want to be left alone. Make it make sense. So you could tell us all that you want about him. We already knew it. Like I said, you could go on any one of my fellow content creator platforms and hear the same shit that she told us here today, right? From our point of view and in our way. So now if this was her coming, putting it in her own words, we already knew it, baby. You're not a good actress. Somebody should tell you. That's one thing you should take off your resume. Acting is not in the cards for you because you're very bad at it. And the bad part, right? When you think you're fooling somebody, they actually know the truth, right? And when you actually think that you're not doing whatever, then that's when all the boo-boo blah-blah stuff comes along on you. Because at the end of the day, it's self-explanatory, baby. All right? You get what you give. What you throw out into the air, into the, what do they call it? Mumu, what's the word? When you throw something out into the universe. When you throw something out into the universe, it will spin the block and come right back as karma, because what you put out there for somebody else, you will ultimately receive for yourself, right? And she's receiving all the things that she put out there for somebody else. Free Robert! I ain't got my mic, but y'all know what I mean, right? Everything that she said about this man is what she is now living. If this is the picture that she painted for somebody else, then, ooh, she played Picasso in her own demise, baby. Because, and I'm going to tell you why. Money don't buy love, right? And anytime you try to say that that is your love language, you're goddamn lying. That is your control language. You do things for people, so at the end of the day, you could ultimately say that you did those things for those people, and that's why they shouldn't leave you. You can't leave me. I made you. Right? That type of ordeal. That's your love language, because that's what I get from it. Now, my thing is, right? We got a good little, how can I say, exchange going on here, Briana. Remember, this is Jadea, right? Remember, you posted my name on your page. We on the first name basis. That's us, right? We got a good exchange going on here, right? And I'm going to tell you what the exchange is, right? I see where you going with this. It is the holidays, right? New Year's is coming. Christmas is about to be here. We got to get our kids some gifts. We got shit to do, right? So as long as you keep dropping content, I'm going to keep dropping content too. So you drop content, I drop content, and this one hand washes the other. Both hands washes the face, because in this case, it ain't nothing more to even goddamn say. It's self-explanatory. He was a creep. You shouldn't have never added him on or into your story. All right, you should have gave yourself some time to heal, right? Because like Tay said, a shoulder to cry on will become a dick to ride on when you looking for freedom within the man from another man, right? You don't heal from one man by getting with another man. That is not the way you do that, friend. Trust me, I was a repeat offender. They should have had commercials and shit on the TV. Like, you know how they had for the don't do drugs, right? They should have had the don't fumble love, right? That type of thing. Because you will think that you're ultimately hurting someone else, and at the end you realize you only hurt yourself. Bars. So for me, right? I'm going to keep y'all in tune, right? We going to stay in tune. Y'all going to watch. I'm y'all supplier, okay? I'm going to supply the goods. Y'all going to come and watch the good, and it's going to be all good. And your girl tell you is what? It's